So, wir sind jetzt bei Monkey Island. Beim Monkey Island Special von Thieves und spielen jetzt den dritten Teil. Es ist an der Zeit, nach Monkey Island zu segeln und den Chuck. Gut. Auf geht's.
There you are. It's about time somebody normal stopped by. There I was, minding my own business, and this spooky lady wearing an unnecessarily large hat comes bursting out of the water and says she has a book for me. Is there anyone around here who doesn't just appear and disappear whenever they feel like it? Okay, now I know you're all doing it on purpose.
If Bell has brought word to us from Melee, then Guybrush must be ready to depart. I shall reopen a path to the Sea of the Damned, so that you may join him on his journey to Monkey Island and face LeChuck together. I must confess, even I did not truly believe such a place really existed. But memory or no, tales of the power Monkey Island conceals should be taken most seriously.
Threepwood may be a scrawny dope, but he's beaten LeChuck before. We really need to worry.
The Sword of Souls is a formidable weapon. It was created to release captive spirits. But when fully reforged as the Burning Blade, it will grant LeChuck the power to enslave them.
I knew I shouldn't have asked. Well, what are we waiting for?
Indeed. We have come too far to abandon Guybrush now. Use his memoirs to guide you, and make sure LeChuck never gets a chance to wield the Burning Blade. Captain Capsize and I must attend to a mission of our own.
You've got his memoirs. Now get through that archway and help Threepwood. He'll almost certainly need it.
down the brimstone there, Chef. Ahoy there! We're about to make sail for Monkey Island. Stay close to the Black Pearl so we don't get separated. Ready, Mr. Mancomb? Deploy the cinnamon in 3, 2...
Cinnamon Incorporated, Captain.
Prepare the chicken. No, the rubber chicken.
Avian ascension apparatus added.
And be ready with the mints.
Belay that, we're fresh out.
What? Already?
'Twas Spiffy what had the last of 'em, Captain. Done his breath of power good.
We'll find something.
What about these?
Those look like cucumbers. Well, pickled cucumbers.
I found about 30 jars in the captain's quarters, but they're green and they grow outdoors, so I reckon...
Why would anyone keep... Oh, to heck with it. Throw it all in the pot.
Breakless recipe replacements reducing, sir. Should be ready any moment.
Monkey Island. I'm coming, Elaine. Full speed ahead, Mr. Cobb. Show me what the Black Pearl can really do.
Aye. So, you found your way along in our wake? Welcome to Monkey Island. We are now. See, folks weren't best pleased to learn they'd been beguiled, nor that the legend of Monkey Island was so much bilge water. Guybrush tried to set things right, but a lot of people weren't happy, and very few believed him when he said LeChuck was behind the whole thing. Treasure, and lots of it. After apologizing, pleading, and persuading didn't work, Guybrush remembered that pirates can be quite amenable to... There's a fair chunk of the governor's treasury waiting for me back on Melee Island. Enough to settle my sizable tab at the scum bar. Until then, I'll be the most loyal shipmate you've ever seen. There's no need to phrase that so accusingly. Guybrush was quite intent on paying for his passage, but after hunting high and low, Stan was nowhere to be seen. Therefore, we invoked a unilateral Residents of Melee Association proclamation and availed ourselves of nearby assets for the good of the community. Well, if you ask me, it's Stan who's the real crook in all of this. Turns out that this isn't even the genuine article. The paint comes right off. I suppose the real Black Pearl must be off on some grand adventure of her own, though I doubt she'll find stranger tide. The lad jumped overboard as soon as we reached the shallows and raced off into the jungle. And the pooch went after him like a bolt of lightning. Well, he was yelling about a gigantic stone monkey head near here. Supposedly it's a secret entrance to somewhere or other. Only that you should watch where you tread. Supposedly there's an old castaway living around here with a fondness for setting traps. I spied their camp on the southern beach as we were sailing by. They're sure to know plenty about the island, assuming they're not completely cracked by... Happy though I was to accompany Guybrush on his journey, in exchange for generous remuneration, of course, the rest is up to him. I'll not be getting myself into a fight with LeChuck, nor his crew, for the sake of Guybrush. Money's no good if you're too dead to spend it. Aye, that we are. It's been too long since I got to work on my tan. But don't let us stop you from exploring, putting yourself in mortal peril and so on. Stop by again and let us know how you get on.
Hey, you! Stay out of the kitchen! Sorry, force of habit. Hey, but don't touch the cooking pot. One spoonful's enough to blow your brains right out of your ears. Guybrush asked if he could borrow my cooking pot. He said that brewing a special recipe is the only way to reach Monkey Island. You need squid ink, cinnamon, zinc oxide, monkey blood. It's a very delicate and sophisticated task. Mancomb turned out to be a natural. Maybe he should be my new assistant chef. Nope, that cooking pot's been in the family for 5 generations. There's no way I'm leaving it unguarded in a place like this. And hey, isn't stopping LeChuck supposed to be your job? Sure is. I always thought Monkey Island would be, small and cute. Like a monkey, but it's actually giant and scary, like a chimp. You should start by finding Guybrush. He knows his way around. Or you could ask the old hermit guy over at the South Beach. If you can find a rowboat, you might have an easier time getting around. Sorry, but everything went into the cooking pot. You'll have to find your own food. Deep, dark caves are a good way to keep things fresh.
So, an dieser Stelle speichern wir und sagen auf Wiedersehen.